That was a big win. And having you out there must have scared Mutiny off, punk.
Yeah, thanks for the backup.
No problem, but I do have some bad news. Mutiny didn't hit us in the ring because they were busy poaching our roster. I just found out that Shinsuke Nakamura, Shayna Baszler, Johnny Gargano, and Tommaso Ciampa all jumped ship.
Damn.
It's definitely a blow, especially since we don't seem to be getting anyone from their side to join us. Just when we thought things were going well, right?
We've been here before.
We have?
Yeah, this reminds me of when we first started training together. For every stride we made, it seemed like there was a setback. But no matter what happened, you never gave up. It's the reason I knew you were the right person to come in to help us take down Mutiny.
Thanks. That means a lot.
I hate to interrupt here, but we need to figure out what's next. How are we going to counter Mutiny getting stronger?
Sorry, we got a bit off track. Which brand should we focus on? Keep in mind, if I go to SmackDown, I only have live event matches lined up.
What the hell's going on around here today? All the suits look like a donkey kicked them in their tender bits.
That is a very specific analogy, but the reason everyone's upset is Mutiny is creating their own title, the NXT Mutiny Championship.
Why should we care? It'll go right down the memory hole with the multiversal Infinite Championship and every other fake belt in history.
We're already bleeding superstars to their side. An NXT Mutiny Champion gives them even more credibility. I tried to get Triple H to stop them, but he hasn't even returned my call. If Mutiny keeps gaining momentum, I'm on track to be the last GM of Raw, which is a distinction I'd prefer to avoid.
I'm not looking to be your last #1 draft pick either.
What can we do at this point other than sit back and watch?
My partner and me took their Unity belts. How about I go down there, win their made-up tinfoil title myself, and show them exactly what I think about it?
That's borderline nuts. We're in a war, and you'd be walking behind enemy lines without any backup.
I don't need any backup.
I can't officially sanction this, but it sure would make an impression. And if somehow you pulled it off, it might turn the tide of the whole war. You sure you want to do this?
Let's roll. I'm going to walk into Mutiny's house, put my feet up on their couch, and serve them a case of frosty Stone Cold Steve Austin style whoop-ass.
Hell yeah.
Ready for a battle against Nathan Frazier.
I hope they tear each other apart.
What the hell? One half of the Unity champions just tossed Nathan Frazier aside like a sack of wheat.
It looks like the Unity champ is going after Coffee next.
And the referee's going to let this one go. We have a new matchup, guys.
What we have is a fight.
This wasn't a scheduled match, but it looks like we're going to get it nonetheless.
And it looks to me like Mark Coffey's about to become the second member of the NXT Mutiny roster tonight who's going to lose some teeth to one half of the Unity champions.
Mutiny claims to like anarchy. Well, tonight, they're getting all they can handle.
Setting it up. Boom!
Man.
Oh, my God, what a forearm!
Right to the jaw. Oh, my gosh. Terminating knee smash. Nice gut-wrench suplex. A wrench in the arm.
Down into a choke slam.
And Coffee is really being knocked around here.
This is where Mark Coffey will be tested. A string of counters.
Big boot.
As was set up in the corner of the ring. Ooh, stiff punch. Back and forth we go. Ooh.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
So much pride, so much resiliency on display.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
Ooh. They are emptying their tanks, going back and forth like this.
Kick down low.
A huge target on the knee after that.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
And a stop to the gut, too. Uh-oh. Going for the ride.
Choke slam.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count.
The foot DDT. Now clearing the announce desk. This isn't going to end well.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Driven into the steel steps. Back into the ring here. And now headed to the outside. Oh, this is not going to be pretty.
An unbelievable scene here. The table crushed. Insane amounts of damage dealt. Good golly.
Who knows if this match can even continue after that? Mark Coffey is reeling to his feet.
Had it scouted and met with a back elbow.
Dodges out of the way. Strong right forearm.
And Mark's resolve might be wavering here.
Coffey now just trying to survive.
Tombstone pile driver. He wants to end this for the win. Coffey's been defeated, but apparently that isn't enough for the WWE loyalist.
He's kicking Coffey right out of the ring. It looks like the Unity Tag Champ has something to say.
Everybody in this building knows I go where I want to, when I want to. So when I heard Mutiny was getting big ideas about making up their own title, there was only one place I was gonna be. And that's right here in NXT Mutiny. I just obliterated 2 of your guys, and I'll do the same thing to the rest of your damn roster if I have to. Because that mail order belt, I'm taking it just like me and my partner took the Unity titles. So go ahead and...
You knew this had to be coming.
Kevin Owens is one of the leaders of NXT Mutiny, and he has heard enough.
When you came out here like a tough guy jumping people from behind, I thought about sending the entire locker room out to smash you like the tackling dummy that you are. But I have a better idea. See, I'm not going to let some WWE poster boy ruin our show. You want this mail order belt that's about to become the most valuable prize in the business? Then all you have to do is compete in our main event tonight. A qualifying gauntlet match.
one of the biggest superstars in WWE is going to main event NXT Mutiny in a gauntlet match.
And if he wins, he'll have a shot at being the first ever NXT Mutiny champion.
Hey, you. My name's Psycho Sally, and
I don't want to hear one word from any of you traitors. What's wrong? Too afraid to mouth off now that we're standing face to face?
I thought you didn't want to hear one word from any of us traitors.
Well, it is kind of boring out here in the parking lot. So might as well say your piece.
I was just going to ask if you're hungry. Catering is really good tonight. There's even cake!
If Bailey and Kevin Owens think I'm walking into some trap right before I run your little gauntlet...
Wow, you seem really mad. Are you more of a pie person?
Look, I don't know you, Psycho Sally. This isn't personal. But you're a soldier on the wrong side of a civil war where you're the bad guys.
We're the bad guys? You and your partner broke into our arena, kidnapped our producer, then proved what heroes you were by returning the Unity Championships to the company that fought creating them for years.
After Mutiny declared war on WWE and attacked our whole damn roster.
Mutiny has a lot of people who used to be on your roster. Makes you wonder what they see and you don't.
The only thing I see is that I'm fixing to take that pretend belt your side just made up and turn it into scrap.
Every belt is pretend until people agree that it's real. You sure you don't want some cake?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The following contest is a gauntlet turmoil match and is a qualifying match for the NXT Mutiny Championship. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 superstars will start in the ring. When one superstar is eliminated, a new superstar enters. Eliminations can occur by pinfall, submission, disqualification, or countouts. The match will be won if the first entrant eliminates all other entrants in the match.
It's the man who's here to show the WWE Universe that Mutiny was a mistake.
And from New Jersey, weighing in at 303 pounds, one half of the NXT Unity Tag Team Champions, Jason!
I don't think this guy's afraid of anything walking, Corey.
Oh, you're right, Saxton. The thing is, courage is only a virtue until you lose. And tonight, a loss is likely in this difficult gauntlet match.
A shot at taking the Mutiny Championship back home to WWE is on the line.
A gifted in-ring technician. And a gifted braggart.
And representing Meta-4 from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar!
First ever two-time NXT Heritage Cup winner. Very prestigious.
He's mastered the unique match format. Noam Dar and the Heritage Cup have become synonymous.
Well, Dar certainly would like to think so. He thinks he owns it.
No, Dar just doesn't want you touching it, Saxton.
I will say this. Don't judge Noam Dar by his size.
Dar has a cruiserweight build, but is more than capable of dealing with heavyweight opponents.
This superstar didn't just walk into the Lion's Den. He did it carrying a bunch of steaks.
Well, he came here from Raw looking for a fight, and Kevin Owens gave him one against three of Mutiny's best.
The reward will be worth the risk if that man carries Mutiny's new championship back to WWE, Corey, and taking control of the wrist here.
Down with the arm drag.
Over the top and lands awkwardly outside.
Nasty fall. Oh! Was mounted with punches and not. Oh, a nasty stomp to finish it off. Uh-oh. Going for the ride. Choke slam. Stopping their opponent.
Forearm smash after the stomps. Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Dar's defensive instincts need to kick in. Propped up in the corner. Look at this, just unloading. And a stop to the gut, too.
Got him on that turnbuckle. Going for a massive choke slam.
No, maybe not. And Dar puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him.
Noam could be turning his fortunes around. Body shots over and over. One to the jaw, and then...
And look at this, expressing their dominance.
He's completely on defense now.
Yeah, he is far, far away from being in the...
Oh, man! Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
Oh, my gosh! Was mounted with punches and not...
And a stomp to the gut.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Oh, stop, stop, stop. Followed by a forearm smash. Gut-wrench suplex.
And a stop to the gut, too. Ooh!
Gets the reversal. What a counter.
Ooh, slows that down with a well-placed kick.
Look at this. Noam Dar is just getting... Will this be enough? And they kick out at two.
He's this matchup going.
Launching.
Diving foot stomp to the chest.
Classic.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Booms. Does he have him here? And this gauntlet officially has been cut short for Noam Dar.
2 more competitors to come after this entrance. This is awesome.
So who's next? The one and only Axiom is ready to make some noise. When you hear the word gauntlet, the stakes are high. Mathematically speaking, you don't stand a chance.
Danger can come to you at any point until you're the last combatant standing.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive. And a stomp to the gut.
Axiom reverses.
Axiom reversing the momentum on him.
Prime opportunity now for Axiom to get some separation and gather himself.
One step ahead there.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And Axiom got turned around there.
Oh, what a crash. Wrenching the arm.
Choke slam. He puts him into the corner.
To the other side of the ring. That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable.
Soaring. Good Lord. Taking flight. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
And now thrown back into the ring.
Stopping their opponent. And the forearm smash.
Setting it up.
Thunderous clothesline.
Axiom at the mercy of his opponent.
Axiom now just trying to survive.
Counters that with an arm drag.
Anticipated that. Oh, brutal. Clothesline. Well, that'll leave a mark. Oh, saw it coming and got an elbow for their trouble.
Turned it around with a reversal.
Uh-oh. Going for the run. And that can vanquish Axiom.
Yes, Axiom has been eliminated. Time to hit the showers.
And now here we have it, right at the final stretch of this gauntlet match. All right, here comes Lee to make some noise in this gauntlet match.
The black and gold brand has been the breeding ground for the top talent of today for quite some time. Tonight just might cement another future legacy, guys. Clothesline. And Wes can't stop any offense coming his way.
And Wes has to quickly pull something out of his sleeve here. And Wes isn't looking helpless anymore.
That could be the spark Wes was looking for.
Oh, kick right to the spine.
Oh.
Puts an end to that.
Guys, I have a feeling someone is about to get their chest caved in.
I think it's happening.
Beats to the bottom. You can't get caught in a hailstorm like that if you want to win.
Oh, look at
all these hard stomps. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
and he gets set back into the ring.
Here it is. Vintage. Oh, no. Tombstone pile driver. This ends now. Uh-oh. Go for the ride. Slam. Wesley is in serious danger. Cover.
Eliminated. And we have a winner.
Here's your winner,
If NXT Mutiny holds up their end of the bargain, this man will be competing for their new championship.
I think we're going to see a trap spring anytime now, because there's no way Kevin Owens and Bayley would let that happen.
I'd question your strategy with all this mutiny title stuff, but I kind of feel like you're making it up as you go along.
You ever known me to do anything different?
I know that got you into all kinds of trouble when we had just started training together. Challenging the biggest dog in the yard ended up with you looking at the ceiling in short order.
I maybe bit off more than I could chew that one time.
That one time? It was a weekly occurrence.
That was a long time ago. I've refined my improvisational technique.
Beating everyone up is only a technique until you lose a fight.
We got ourselves a real simple solution then.
Yeah, you just have to keep winning. Here's the thing. Doesn't this all seem a little easy? Mutiny could have jumped you, but they didn't.
Trust me, if they have something planned, I'll be ready for it. The price is worth the cost. We got the Unity belts. I take this new title off the table, Mutiny doesn't have much left after that.
Your mind's made up, so this is a losing argument. Good luck down there.
We have no idea who is in those Mutiny mystery pods, guys.
What we do know is that every man in that chamber is going after the guy carrying WWE's banner.
This superstar knew the risk going in, Corey. Now we're going to see if he can reap the rewards and become the first ever Mutiny champion.
Oh my gosh, terminating knee smash. Oh man, thrown with such force, the whole ring is rattling.
Brutal knee to the side of the face. Oh, target acquired and destroyed. Setting it up. Boom!
Looking to catch him off guard. It's going to take more than that to keep him down.
He was down, but he certainly wasn't out.
Ow! Foot meet back.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
And Wolfgang can't mount any offense.
Any attempt of offense from Wolfgang is being sapped.
Here we go. Time for Andre Chase to stake his claim here in Elimination Chamber.
Ooh, clothesline delivered. Uh-oh.
And he retaliates.
Wolfgang might be waking up.
Wolfgang tipping the scales a bit here. Launched into a German suplex. Setting it up. Thunderous clothesline.
Vicious right forearm.
A wrench in the arm.
Up and down with a choke slam.
Ah, shot to the back.
And a stomp to the gut.
WWE fans now pinning the arm down, and we were all counting down the seconds until Hudson entered the chamber.
Making that shoulder a priority. Can't lift anyone at that shoulder. It keeps getting worked on. Oh my gosh. Terminating knee smash.
Connects. Saw it coming.
Across the shoulders, up and...
Steps out to one of the most treacherous sections of the chamber.
Oh, God. Elbow drop. Piercing. So much damage inflicted. I can't walk. Holy hell. A terribly risky move, and it did not pay off.
Icarus could have done it better. Out of the pod and into the action. Here's Brooks Jensen.
Uh-oh. SOS. Damage is starting to take its toll on him.
Well, Jensen saw the opportunity and didn't hesitate.
Oh, no, this will not end well.
I don't believe it. Smashing through the plexiglass wall of the pod? Hooked up. He may get the shoulders down.
He's able to beat a 2 count.
These 1 counts are going to get harder and harder to kick out of.
No clue what we're about to see from Frazier in the chamber.
That'll jam your tailbone.
Just ejected from the ring.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
One step ahead.
And spring.
And there's the cover. Kick out just before 2.
All the punishment he's taken, and yet he's still in this match?
Sharp knee. Caught with a lariat. He kicks out at 2. How? Elbow will break that up. Taking a big risk here, scaling the side of the chamber.
You don't win elimination.
Crashed and burned.
This can do it!
This one's far from over, though. The elimination chamber rages on.
Picked up again. Back to Chase. Fights out at 2.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
He is hurt.
Will this be enough?
4 superstars left. So many combinations to duke it out here in the
Way up high. Crucifix bomb.
Can that finish Nathan?
2 count.
3 superstars left here in the chamber. Wonder if we'll see some temporary alliances.
Andre Ward's that.
Butterfly double up.
Trying for the double underarm hook.
Countered with a back body drop.
And is possibly an example of Duke underestimating his opponent.
Just getting bounced off the ring post.
Using the ropes.
for the middle rope. What a roundhouse kick.
And now he's back into the ring.
Chase being stopped. This is not where you want to be.
Kick to the midsection prevents the attack.
On Andre Chase with a hammerlock applied into a flatline. Andre got it. Can he end it? Truly cannot believe that didn't even get a 1 count.
The next big move might end this. The question is, who has the stamina left to pull it out?
He just flipped the script there.
Oh, man. Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
Out of the ring to assess the situation from the chamber floor. Some serious damage to the arm being inflicted here.
Oh, my God. Just up for a moment.
I don't care how tough you are. Hitting the floor from that height has got to hurt.
No, 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 no. Oh, no. What if he's going for the pin? This could be it. Yeah, no. He doesn't get the 3.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Andre climbs. What's on his mind? You can't be serious. Climbing to the top of the pod?
I don't think this is being thought through.
Big boot.
Uh-oh. Going for the ride. Choke slam. Oh, that closed Andre out.
Cover.
It all comes down to this. Only 2 superstars remain in the Elimination Chamber.
Able to capitalize on Hudson's mistake. Setting it up. Boom! He's finding himself in some territory he does not want to be in.
I can't believe this Falls Count Anywhere match hasn't taken more of a toll than it already has.
Choke slam!
Just mounted with punches. And not, ref needs it.
And he's into the pin. He breaks the ref's count after 1.
Somehow still in this fight. Not down and out yet.
And a stop to the gut, too.
Distress starting to show on Hudson's face.
Duke needs to trust his instincts at this point.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Classic!
Oh, no.
Tombstone! Now into the cover. Hudson's shoulders are down. He survived the gauntlet. He survived this mutiny mystery chamber. And now he's not only one half of the Unity champions, but the very first NXT Mutiny champion.
Mutiny's leadership cannot be happy.
I don't like to compliment Mutiny, but that is one nice-looking championship.
Guys, what's the new champ doing? Is that a sledgehammer?
This might be a short-lived run for that championship.
I think you're right, Cole.
He's destroying the brand-new NXT Mutiny title.
Not only that, but he's sending a strong and clear message, Cole.
Look at that. All the work that went into it, destroyed by the very first champion. You'll love to see it.
If you're on Team WWE, and I am, maybe this is a sign of things to come. Maybe we are one step closer to the destruction of Mutiny.
We can only hope.
What a statement. What an incredible victory for WWE. First, you basically steal the Unity Championships. Now you destroy our first ever NXT Mutiny Championship belt that we didn't even give a damn about in the first place. That's right. You never wondered why we didn't come out and stop you from wrecking our title? Or why we even gave you the opportunity to win it in the first place? Or why when those mystery pods opened, that it wasn't some big WWE superstars who had jumped to Mutiny? It's because you played right into our plan. Not only did you spend 2 weeks spiking our ratings, you wore yourself out, showing us exactly who the weakest links in Mutiny's chain were. And now, we've cut them out. So thank you. You managed to make Mutiny that much stronger. Maybe next time, think twice before you barge in here with a head full of steam and no real plan. Or better yet, don't think twice. Seems to work out better for us that way.
That's the way you make an impression. Bust in through the front door and make them choke on their own egos.
I appreciate it, but the way KO spun things didn't make it feel like a win.
Come on. You walked into their house, beat half their roster, and turned their fancy title belt into shrapnel. Kevin Owens was just spinning.
She's right. If I had to guess, they didn't expect you to go rampaging through like a bulldozer. KO made all that up to save face.
They could have jumped me at any time, but they didn't. They put a bunch of scrubs into the chamber match. Hell, Psycho Sally came out to the parking lot to offer me some cake. Makes me wonder.
If they created a title because they knew you couldn't resist going down there to win it, sacrificed a bunch of their own guys just to see if they could hang with you, then bake you a cake? That seems a little egocentric.
Well, when you put it like that.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Alexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series, with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Alexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head towards Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bayley. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing Mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right. Let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity Champs, ready to show no mercy to their Mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful, and Mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity Champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bailey hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexis King and Bailey. And their opponents, Lady Jason and CM Punk.
There you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bailey out of their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bailey and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Whoa. What a shoulder breaker. Now a big swing of momentum against King.
Lexis isn't showing the capacity to fight back.
Flatliner.
Put in the corner now.
There's the tag.
The champions with some of their signature teamwork tilting the odds in their favor.
King one step ahead.
Tagged into the action.
Drop kick hits the mark.
And he has no response for this barrage of offense.
He could really use some well-timed offense here. Oh, a nasty stop to finish it off.
Ah, right to the back. And he gets directed into the corner.
She makes the tag.
We can sense the whole WWE Universe behind him right now.
Oh, he fights Lexus back.
He's pushing back now.
That might have been the decisive moment he was looking for in this. And just when he needed it most, he got the tag.
Pin and tap up. Got something else in mind, I guess.
Irish whip from Punk on Bailey.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. And the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bailey invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bailey and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bailey on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul! We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. I sent you on a fool's errand to run yourself ragged going after a made-up NXT Mutiny title that we didn't give a damn about. Oops. Sorry about that. I had you chase Io Sky all over the world just to have you end up destroying the WWE archives worse than Mutiny would have. At least you got some frequent flyer miles. You two used to train together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go open up a gym. Early retirement. This is your chance to get out before someone gets hurt. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
This feels like that winter when we both got hurt doing that insane drill.
Oh yeah. You messed up your knee and I broke my arm. We were the walking wounded for a while there.
Yeah, at first we were helpless and ready to sit out until we healed up. But after a week or so, we started to figure out how to help each other compensate for what we were missing.
So you figured out how to get by?
You can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on SmackDown talking to superstars from the women's division.
Okay. You have our full support.